What are you wrong with me? That's right. Back to the school, back in Alaska. Better go in, so I cut a video. Looking for a branding, cause they can't stand them. I know my stomach aches like the bass goes on, but jacking off in the toilet. Keep them in the stars, and I keep it dark. Keep them in the face, and I keep it in the wall. Folks try to run, but he couldn't try to follow. Find the man ahead, but I guess he fell battle. Took it to the staircase, looked down the face. Rolled him down with an icy face. Can I hear a breeze? Cheers, Anthony. What's good, man? Don't forget, I didn't forget you, man. Hit me up on the email, man. PJOE78 at yahoo.com. PJOE78, just like the handle at yahoo.com, bro. Hit me up so that we can deal with the bean deal. You know, and of course, you know I got pumpkin seeds, Anthony. I got pumpkin seeds, my brother. They're important for me, you know, for the future. What is going on, Rabbit? Rabbit, when everybody sees High 420 on, right, with the Y, dude, that's Rabbit. So it depends on whose channel and whatever, you know, where they have the at symbols. So Rabbit Hole is in the house, man, but you guys will see High 420 with the at symbol, you know, with the Y. That's Rabbit, yo. So I'm that out, man. Rabbit, share your own channel and everything. Now, speaking of pumpkins, speaking of, you know, pumpkins and that sort of passion that I have for that now and here and now, you know, pumpkin, you know, little boy. Oh, he's so little. If the fat around my eyeball was present, dude, I bet that even almost fits. You know, if you could get all that chunky fat, 'cause you guys know the cow balls, the cow eyeballs, dude. Come on. But anyways, here we go. The newest, the newest addition, my son's pumpkin from yesterday. It's a pepino pumpkin. Pumpkin pepino from Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower pumpkin. Here we go. Let's talk. Let's talk real quick. Hello, my name is Pepino from Pizza Tower. I was made by Joe's son. I'm a very nice pumpkin. It's very nice to meet you. Cheers, cheers. What's up? Hey, Senate's in the house. Senate, we have a join in link. My name is Dr. Pepino from Pizza Tower. Anyways, I am the inaugural pumpkin of this year. Charge. I have Donkey Kong teeth. He wants that respectfully hung outside. We're about to have a storm, dude. That's what I'm talking about. See, that real power is coming from the wind and everything, Senate. So that's what I was waiting for. It's coming. It's not like my phone said, "Oh, heavy rain's coming." It's like, no, no, no. Back door said, "Storm's coming." You know, nature said. I love it. What's up, Senate? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Rabbit Hole? Cheers, y'all. Yes, sir, Anthony. And you know, my email is in my links on both channels, sir. Ow, my arm. Not much, Senate, man. I'll send you a join in link, though, if I don't get kicked out, right? So I got to do it probably in steps, like, ooh, get down here and go like this. Here, touch my little screen and shit, you know? Oh, it rained, dude. Hey, what's up, Kelly? How you doing, Kelly? Saw you live twice today. Very nice, very nice. I'm glad that you're feeling better. I hope that you're still feeling better, and I hope that the rain isn't that bad. You know? Oh, you're probably gonna take it. Okay. Woo! Brown time was 5 minutes ago. Brown time was 5 minutes ago. I get you now, bro. Well, maybe I'll just email it to myself so I can use another phone and not kick myself. You know what I mean? I'll just email it to myself, bro. Because I'm trying not to get kicked out. The rain, it stopped, and you're sick. It sucks. You're not really better yet, hey? But you're here, yeah. You're here. Celebrate that. Step by step, I'm still trying not to get kicked out, and I'll. We made it. We made it. You like being sick because you cut back on smoking. That is not the healthy way. That's not the healthy way. That seems like an extreme measure there. Kelly. We love you, Kelly, and you will be fine, but that's not the way for long term. I'm sure it's all good now, but cheers. Cheers. Okay, here we go. I know what you're talking about. I know, because you don't want to make that run. I know what you're talking about, Kelly. You don't want to make that run to go out there and smoke that cigarette. The weed delivers when the weed is needed. That's what I'm saying. So even though you're sick, you've got that convenience, but you don't want to run out to the porch, for another death stick. Well, I call them addiction sticks, but addiction stick. You don't have to run out for it. Cheers, Kelly. Yo, thanks for the likes, man. What's going on out there? What are we on about now? It's only Sunday. It's only Sunday. My son and I are doing basically domestics. We're doing chores and domestics. So it's too bad, send it, man. I'll send it to you now that I got it in my email. I can email it to anybody who has that. What's your email? I'll send it to you. Email me. You know where it's at. Shit. Now that I got the free opportunity, I'll send it to them anyway. Don't take it as an offense or an overstep, man. Kick those likes. Kick those likes. Don't take it as an offense.
I can't make it to the phone right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye. Hey, it's Dave. Good. Surprise. This is gonna be short and sweet. Just bear with me for a minute, okay? I know what I want. I mean, it's weird. I'm not confused at all. I
Oh, what is your favorite rainy day activity? The Q&A sticker says, what is your favorite rainy day activity? Well, we got a storm coming up, and it's all wind, but also rain will be involved. Shall we call it blunt smoking? I like blunt smoking when it's raining, don't you? A drippy, drippy blunt in the drippy, drippy rain. Piss, 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 ho, ho, ho. You know, it sounds pretty nice to me. Piss, 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 ho, ho, ho. My favorite rainy day activity Q&A sticker man was smoking a blunt in an alcove. Not in the rain direct, but in an alcove. With a couple of brown-toothed friends, stained with the blunt juice. Cheers, y'all. So it is. Yo, Dream Tooth. Dream Tooth is rising. He's rising. How you doing, Brother Tooth? Dreamweaver Dream Delivery from THC.com 123. Dream Delivery and Dream Chewing from the teeth that keeps them things going. He's weaving and he's fucking chewing. Did you ever play Hammer Apple Teeth with me? Hammer Apple Teeth. Hammer Apple Teeth. It's like, it's like that game, but it goes like this, Hammer, Apple, Teeth. Let's throw. One, two, hammer. Hammer beats teeth. Because teeth can't stand hammer. But hammer also beats. No, apple beats hammer. Why does apple beat hammer? Why does apple beat hammer? Because apple meets hammer and it makes applesauce and it's better. Merry meeting. How are you? Welcome to the Museum of MM. Merry meet in the Musical Museum of Media of. Hey Kyle, what's going on? How you doing, man? Share your channel, share your channel. What's going on, Kyle? Cheers. I gotta show you the inaugural pumpkin. The inaugural pumpkin is Peppino. It's Peppino from Pizza Tower. Welcome to Peppino's inaugural pumpkin. How you doing, Kyle? What did you do today, sir? Cheers. I don't have a hat on, but I swear to you I am pizza chef Peppino from Pizza Tower. Let me go back outside, as are the wishes of my creator. Oh man, you know what? Hammer Apple Teeth, Apple Juice and Monster. No, it's the Hunter Ninja Bear, or what was it called? It was called Mother-in-Law, Ninja Mother-in-Law, or Wild Animal, right? Tiger Ninja Mother-in-Law. You remember that game, Tooth, from back in the day? Tiger Ninja Mother-in-Law. We call it Hammer Apple Teeth. But Ham Apple is John's band, and dude, they got a Ham Apple burger and they brand it over there in Fullerton and shit, dude. They do that up in Fullerton, yo. They do that in OC, bro. They do that up in OC. Dynamite something something. That sounds like a Barry Manilow song, man. Dynamite something something. Dynamite something something. Something something dynamite. Oh, whoa. I love Barry Manilow. 1 2 and 3. Barry Manilow 1, Barry Manilow 2, Barry Manilow 3. Fucking love him, dude. I get so obsessed sometimes, Manilow 1, Barry Manilow 2, Barry Manilow 3. Oh no. And he's got the recording with his grandfather. What are you doing, son? He's like, I'm making a record. Ding a ding 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 ding. Playing with his little, he's like fucking 4. What are you doing, son? Is his grandfather. Making a record. Bing ba ding ding ding. That man is a treat. He's a treat. I know that Dream Tooth can do a much better Barry Manilow and Van Morrison than I can. Okay, and Frankie O'Banion has to cover the Christopher Cross end for us. You know, somebody else, Kenny Loggins, and no, there's another guy who already does Easy E. So come on up, come on up. What was his name? Triple E, Triple E. Come on up, Triple E. I am myself. I won't regret what I said. I can't regret because I can't recall. I said I am or something, man. Can't remember what I am. I said. Who's that? Is that Neil Diamond? We're flying over Nigeria today. That's Neil Diamond, man. I forgot. Thanks for the likes, man. I really appreciate that. Cheers. Yeah, that was all Neil Diamond there, right there. That's vibrato, vibrato. Yeah, that's soon to be cut, man. I got to cut that myself. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah. And then you know what you can do? You can be a couple of pleasers and take some tweezers and bust every hair off my nutsack, paste them to your back, then jump on the E track and suck my dick exactly where it's at. Oh,
You know what's gonna happen? They play this song, it'd be an Esham copyright specific, right? Because it's actually an Esham production, I suppose. So we might want to avoid that. How exactly? Well, I can't trust the camera, so let's hang. You know, DIY day. DIY in the outside. DIY in the no one knows why. DIY in the outside. DIY in the no one knows why. In the outside. DIY in the outside. No one knows why. Oh no, why. Ow! You broke my fucking talisman, you fucking weirdo. Yo, Tooth, are you here, sir? Are you here, Tooth, sir? Awesome. You're very welcome, but I can't see you. Can you see me? I can't see you. You're like a black screen. If it's purposeful, that's something. That's fine. How you doing, Nobby? Hey up. How you doing? Evening. We've got some Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah, right now it's. Let me ask the. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. We're all good, man. We're all good. You got plenty of time too. Thanks for coming, man. How you doing, Nobby? Nobby, I know you got some new footage, bro. I haven't had time to check it out because it's. came to me today, but I swear to you I will, sir. Thank you. Let's see what it says. Best part of the holiday meal. We're gonna lie. That's what Q&A sticker said. Best part of the Thanksgiving meal. My son and my father, one specific son and my father, they just can't live without that dang cranberry sauce in a can, like the dog food shaped one. So they really like that, and they also always like ham. But for me personally, best part of a holiday meal is stuffing or dressing, whatever you want to call it. Because I don't eat, bread cubes soaked in oil and salt all the time. But when I do, I'm like, dang, that's quite a hit.
Yo, Dad.
Yes, sir. Hold on one moment. My son is calling.
I showed up a little early.
Cool, Anton. See you later, bro. Sorry, my son needs to deliver. You done me first video? Oh, when you went ghoulie editing. Yes, I heard that there was a surprise twist. Oh, please come back up, Tooth. If you're just adjusting your phone, that's great. I'm glad I didn't have to press L, like leave, but come on up, bro. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I see you
All
in your
right.
red shirt. How you doing, my man?
Well, super luminal. I'm back to normal light speed.
Ah, well, actually, we're in very simple color gram right over here. You got black behind you, red in the front, a Lobo plus two Lobos.
Lobos. I'm ready to rip them.
Let's Lobo salute right now. You're not going to wait for me to hit a roll of joint, so I'm just going to use my beer. Cheers.
I'll cycle one of them and I'll wait for the other one.
No, 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 no. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Just cheers with the beer because we're celebrating a sesh, a pre-programmed sesh. 4 sessions per day. This is a hard sesh. I pre-programmed it hard. Yeah, you've changed the color aesthetic, man. Hey, Pinky, what's going on? Nobby and Pinky, how you doing? Cheers. We're hanging out with Tooth. He's got a book over there. I got a Hunter S. Thompson over here. This one's a little bit beat. Oh, and it's got like yellow. It's all tobacco yellow. This must have been a time, like a lockup.
Oh
Reading
God.
Fear and Loathing in America in a lockup.
Let's
Cheers,
cheers.
Tooth. Cheers to the Lobo. Dreamweaver. Voorhees was listening to Queen, rock tracks, and man, they go hard, right? They just keep it stripped down and just as impactful. They go hard. How you doing, Pinky? Pinky, please share your channel. You're always playing the best music, man.
Hell yeah.
I was
It was
thinking of
fun.
doll parts, like by Hole. I didn't hear that on your channel specifically, Pinky, but I was thinking of doll parts by Hole. A very very heavy song, very heavy hitter. Um, yeah.
I like some hole.
Yeah. Oh, I love some Hole. Yeah, and she specifically was playing the stuff from what is it, Celebrity Skin, the black and white, and I love that. Like she was playing like Malibu, and like what a killer song. You know what I mean? Stuff like that is really good, and that is Gina Shock as well from the Go Go's, who always kept herself in the game and did as much music work as she could. So yeah, I love that stuff, man. There you go. There you go. Who me? Who me? Yeah, it's Pinky. Yeah, it's Pinky. Thank you, Pinky. How's the Lobo treating you, my man? Cheers to that.
Cheers, for sure, for sure. We're getting it going. Yeah, it's
What are you
putting out the
smoking
cloud.
on?
We got the A little bit more of the blueberry batter dropped in on top of some GMO and yeah, some GMO bud.
Right on, right on. Yeah, I got some blueberry pancake crumble. That was from Stoner, and it was really great. It was really nice.
Heck yeah.
I think I heard from Stoner that he's got a real YouTube issue where he's got like a hung up live that won't let him go live. Like he could post or do anything out, but
Oh
he's got. And remember when they changed like fonts and they did that kind of stuff like I don't know, 11 days ago, 8 days ago. For the first 4 days, I was kind of screwed on this hide video function, hide live. So I don't even use it right now, dude, because it might totally freeze me out and it has ruined certain scenarios, you know. But apparently he's got one of these lives that's like it's one of those ended or resume, but it won't go anywhere, so he can't make a
yeah,
next one.
yeah, yeah.
He can't make
Familiar.
a next one. That's very frustrating. And come on, who are we gonna call? You know what I mean? When you got
Yeah, exactly.
500 subs or whatever, there's nobody to call, bro. You don't work with them.
I was trying to find this particular video. I was putting the exact name of the video in the search bar, but it just wouldn't show up. Like most
Yeah,
of the, I didn't put the whole title, but it should have shown up with the
for
amount of
sure.
words I gave it.
Yeah. And anytime I see their like clock and they're like, this video is 4 months old, then I'm like, oh, I better look for updates. No, there's no updates. This video, I'm like, yeah, I saw it 2 years ago. What do you mean it's 4 months old? Like
Why do they keep
your
pushing
clock got
videos from
knocked.
2 years ago?
I think YouTube's clock is a little bit crooked, man. It doesn't work.
For real. That's definitely definitely on some bullshit.
You're still in red and black, and before you almost had a cape today. It was black.
Yeah, yeah, I had my silk piece. Yeah,
It's a what?
it was just a like a silk scarf.
Oh, okay, okay. It looked
Yeah,
very like I don't know, heroic, I should say. Like you know what I mean? Like you were wearing a cape, like you were ready to fight through
yeah,
for the evening,
yeah.
ready to clean up the streets around there. Slap them down, put them in Arkham. Just for a little while, let them out with a warning so you can do something next week and they're not just coming after your parents because your parents are already dead. They can't come after your parents. Otherwise, it would be every week. You know what I mean? That would be a really boring show. I got your parents again. I got your parents again. We'll stop letting them out of prison.
Get a new girlfriend each week.
Is that your show? You should make that show. That would be awesome. Do it like do it by animation and voiceover. The new
Yeah,
girlfriend show. And just, get some acting going on.
I do
It'd be
my
a fun
interpretive
show.
dance. I keep making my random dance live streams. I guess. See where it takes me.
Oh, it's not just dance though, it's holistic,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, you gotta sing and vibe it out.
right? And certain positions, poses, like I said, wielding. Oh boy, there's times I just have to be in wielding shape. And you press wielding in YouTube chat, they don't know what that word is. You can't write that word. I mean, I'm like, I'm wielding, stupid. And they'll change it to like Wednesday or something. And you're like, freak, I was trying to explain myself, man.
Uh,
Happy Wednesday.
the voice to chat work, and it's always a little technical.
Yeah, phone conspiracy, man. Phone conspiracy. How's AI treating you?
Smartphone. The smartphone conspiracy is those all sweatshops. You have to mine all these minerals, and you know what I mean. Nothing ain't free, bro. So funny.
No, no, no. You're right. And you know what? You know what I think is like the most insidious thing, of just like maybe like say the past 20 years is they've actually like mined people to do exploits in games. like little coin click exploits, and they're like, do
Oh,
this for 12 hours a day, do this for 8 hours a day, just keep doing this exploit, keep doing this exploit. That to me actually happened, and that to me is completely crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why would you even feed that beast? Your experiment will go wrong. You'll have an island of Dr. Moreau situation. Yes, sir. Anytime, anytime. Thanks for coming up, Tooth. Take your time anytime.
I was listening. I just
Say hi to Inky boy.
I was trying to find where'd it go?
How you doing, son?
All right.
Thanks for helping, man.
No problem.
All right, man.
No, take this little rip. Ooh.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm gonna take another sip. You take another rip, and then I'll roll one up, and I'll be puffing on that for a while. Cheers, cheers, Lobo. Cheers, Tooth. Cheers, Floof. Say hi to Inky boy for sure. He's probably buffing the floors out over there, or sleeping and eating.
As long as he's not puking and yeah, those cat ownership. There's a few things that come along with it for sure.
Oh, did he get a hold of something he shouldn't eat or something? You say he was puking, like, but see,
Yeah, he
grass.
was
I mean, they'll
puking
do
the
that
other
on
day.
purpose. When you give him nothing, like my cat used to eat grass because his stomach was upset and wanted to throw up. So he
Yeah.
would be like, it's like anything you tried to do to prevent it. He was like, man, fuck you. I'm gonna go eat some weird onion grass over here because I really want to throw up. I need like this metal
He just must
flux.
have had an upset stomach. I don't know, and he got better. He didn't seem like he was bad off.
Watch
Must
how
have.
they walk. Watch how they walk. Because if they have good gait and they like feel confident, then they know what they're doing still. When they fall off, that's when they're like their confidence is above their ability. You know what I mean? We can understand that.
There's
I
a
can
lot
be
of
like, oh
feet on
shit,
this
my
because
shoulder's
of
been fucked up for 2 weeks, but they don't really know. So they try to do it. So watch their gait. Because they're cats, man. They're cats. Cats strut.
there's a lot of diseases that affect their nervous system. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they have different motivations, is all I'm trying to say. I mean, they have different motivations than we do.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Limited, in a sense. I don't mean to make a
Yeah, you can watch. Yeah, you
judgment.
can kind of sometimes see the wheels turn. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just speaking about, somebody with invasive thoughts saying, when those wheels turn and those things are created, you have to deal with them almost in an exorcism way, like put them to use this week because you have to make room for the next wheels turning and the next invasive thoughts. If they stack and stack on top of each other, they become echoes. So they have to be addressed as soon as you can, for your comfort. And you do it and you say, I accept this. This is a wonderful life. This is my life, and it's fine. Let's work through it. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Let's plinko.
Put my dancing shoes
Oops.
on.
I fell in the wrong trap this week. Wow, wow, wow. Wipe your knees off and try again.
Oh yeah, half of it's just putting yourself back on the right track. Yeah,
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. Always try. Always try. I hope that everybody lives so long that, they get to use their new information. I hope that everybody gets to use their new information soon enough. Got to
Well,
be here to do it. You got to be here to do it. I don't think you're going to be personalized after this.
is there life on the sun? I was just watching this video. Now that they got the high zoom good optics on the sun,
Yeah,
you
they're
can see
zooming in, and
you can see all kind of like amoeba like structures in these
so
plasmoid.
you're saying there's organism type material that can survive that close to like that heat, that level of nuclear chain reaction. They can just hang like and
Yeah,
not be obliterated. Because
I'm
I
starting to think
believe
of
in
intelligent.
obliteration.
I
I
don't
actually
know.
do.
Yeah, I don't know how intelligent plasma could be.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough assessment. I have not seen, but that's beautiful. I know we have better optics than ever.
Yeah,
We have better optics than ever. We can see, like they always say, you're looking in the past, blah, blah, blah. But we
yeah.
can see so far in the past now. We have better optics than ever. It's quite impressive. And I'm fascinated but I'm not saying I can comprehend. It's beyond me. So, you know what I mean? I don't get it yet.
So there was just now
Dr-
this video of a solar, like I said, like something like an amoeba stretching, and it just disappears. So like everything on this, like it's funny, everything kind of disappears. Like, well, if you're plasma, I mean, like it's just this thing, you know?
Do
What
you
is it?
mean do you mean the kind of disappear? Because there is this, like a multiple universe and string where you can disappear completely for a couple of
No,
seconds,
no,
show
no.
back up, or
Like
nanosecond.
scientifically speaking, like particle physics is like, well, we can measure something, but they keep measuring. Like, there's nothing. Like they need to make it up because their model is just like there's like a field and like bumps on the field to represent like electrons and stuff. It's not,
Right.
really observable.
So logistics essentially is writing things down. You can write things down that you perceived and you believe and everybody agreed happened in the past. But what you're talking about is the fact that a wave or a quark could be all three states at once, and it actually is. So if you're nailing one down, you're just within that community in the YouTube speak. Oh, you must be in that community because all you guys saw that thing as a particle. And then you must be in all that community because all you guys saw it as a wave. And the rest of us saw it as null and destroyed and obliterated.
It's all there until you look at it. Superposition theory too. You know. So
The
yeah, but
role
yeah,
of the observer is to quantify and agree, but they can only agree with the people that agree with them, and the other three or the other two states of the three actually exist at all times. I use it as 210 on myself. That is being, becoming, and ceasing, and it goes over and over, and it doesn't have to go in that order. Being is the back and forth, it's the ebb and flow, it's the using your chi, and it's the understanding, the Tao, the way, and what I mean. That's two. One is becoming, that's focusing on something, that's taking a project to something, and maybe you're doing that right now, or building yourself to a future state of two again. Now you're going to be being again. You're going to have to back and forth now that you focus yourself into a new category, and then zero. It just shows up, and all of that shit just went away. It doesn't mean you died. You start
that
over.
is how it works. Yeah, yeah,
And you
no.
have two choices when you start over at that ceasing point, that zero point. You have two choices: B, which means follow, or one, which means lead. But you're always going to find zero.
Yo, Dad,
What up?
I
The
kicked
bottom falls
I
out.
kicked back the dryer.
I appreciate that, sir. I'll be back to do more of that. Thank you, sir.
Clothes were still wet.
I bet you. They only ran once. He's working on me. He's working with me on the wash. I apologize for the interruption, sir.
Probably
How's that
12.
smoke treating you?
Is that?
CBD, CBD and terps.
Yeah, 6, 7.
Anyway, you know what I'm doing.
Oh, it's like getting some hydration.
Heck yeah, man. I
Um,
drank a lot of water in the last one day anyway. I've been good for a day. I don't like it because I don't like running. You know what I mean? I don't like running the interruption, the BRB. I like to avoid that shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For show.
So, Mary had a little lamb, but she was allowed to bring it to school because it was allowed. That's how you put, you took a sad song and made it better. Because Mary is all of a sudden allowed to bring her emotional support animal because truth is making it better. Yes, sir. You really buttered the toast on that one. You made it better. Good job, man. You took that advice and you went with it, man. So
Hold on, wait.
I had this friend and he wanted me to make a demo tape for him, and I tried, to make like three or four of his songs real quick and just throw it to him. And so he would do this thing on recording, and he had all these rings. So he wanted his own plastic microphone. He would hit it with his rings, and then he would sing. And in between the little, like, when it was the break until the chorus comes, he was like, that was pretty good. He's still talking in the mic, and I don't know who he's talking to. That was pretty good. Yeah, let's do it again. Okay, and he was hitting his rings. But one of the things is, the other Beatles song that he was listening to one time was, "I just read the news today," and then he listened to that in his truck, and he came inside and he was like, "Let's get a newspaper. We need to write songs from the news." And I was saying, "You think they're talking to you? What's going on, Smokey? Smokey be chilling out there, man."
My friend
Chief
saw
and
the
shout it
movie
out, Smokey.
Maniac with Keanu Reeves and decided he wanted to be a machinist because in that movie Keanu Reeves is this machinist that discovers some frequency
Right,
to power or whatever. Yeah.
right. Oh man, I used to have people all the time that would just be riding the bus with me when I was like 19 and trying to get a fairly decent job, and they would be like, "You need to be a machinist. So and so works over here, and he makes a good damn living." And I'm like, "Dude, you're on the bus with me. I don't know if you know any better than me, but we're in the same spot right now, my man. I don't really think you have advice. I really don't. I think this is street theater, man. Barbecuing the F up, my man.
Yeah. Let's
Smoking
get
them
lit.
boots. Hell yeah, man. I hope you're making some brats. That's the best thing I saw yesterday. The Knights of Columbus were making these huge brats that they wanted, I think, $12 or $14. Because, it's a donation situation. But that was the best food I saw. Like, we went and had lunch, but all of us ate lunch and I could afford it. So it was no $12 brat, sir. But that was the best looking piece of food I saw yesterday. I was jealous about that. It was a big floppy, kind of gray brat that they were grilling outside, and they had all that wild dark mustard. I was like, that looks like, it looks like the well, I'm from Kassel, I guess, the German people. So it's like the Ludwig van Beethoven woke up here.
Amadeus,
What?
Amadeus.
That's right. That's right. Well, he's Mozart. He's from a different place. I was talking about Beethoven. He's from Castle. What's up, Token Tom? Token Tom, share your other channel, man. When I got that YouTube 1 week, I know it cut you off of mod, but dude, share that other channel. See you later, Tristan.
Just getting food. I'll be back.
Oh, you're just getting food?
Yep.
All right, see you. Yo, Token Tom said, "What's up, Dream?"
Happy Sunday. The sun's
Oh,
day.
Dream Tooth. Do you know about Taproot Tom, dude?
Tom got the roots growing. What?
Tom has another channel, Taproot Tom.
Oh.
He said he just made a short for the wrong channel. That's okay. Who says we can upload it? And again, Tom, if they take away your graphics, you got to start over anyway, man. Dang it, YouTube. What have you been doing? You know what I mean? They made a new font. They put @ symbols on some people's channels. People still don't have green screen on their fucking mobiles. Like, why? Like, some channels have green screen and some don't. That's ridiculous, man. That's
I was just
ridiculous.
breaking plant hairs earlier today. I got offline problems too.
You got offline problems? Yeah, I know you do, man. I know you do. No, I know. And I hope your mother's doing better, and I hope she just keeps going. And you guys have the best you can.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh man, thanks for saying that. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for just chatting with me. Chat,
Yo, we're glad we met you, Smokey. It hasn't happened yet anymore. But yeah, man, I can't even use my hide live screen.
October.
I can't use my hide live screen, but please, Tom, share your other channel so that people can get up there. Thank you, Smokey. Yeah, Smokey is so cool, man. He's barbecuing, probably hanging out. Are you going? live, Smokey? You can definitely let everybody know, man.
Yeah, got the GMO loaded up. But
Oh, yeah. Now it's time for me to roll a joint. I got you. Hold on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm being remiss. Paper. Oh wait, I maybe have no tack on my fingers because it gets colder. It gets drier, and I took a shower and everything, so I'll rub my eyes, rub my fingers. Okay, was there any tack? Okay, let's go.
I used to crumple it up, and I used the boat technique to roll. Like I pinch the ends.
I was live for an hour earlier. Yeah, I was on the other channel, but I got two channels to maintain. Nobody knows that. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, sir. Like I said, it's not just a dance, it's also targeted. Sometimes you can stimulate the liver. What's the move on the hands, man?
Yeah, the hands. I just got done with the hands. We did
You got
100
done?
reps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of press them together and squish them.
Okay. All right. Ooh, I'm feeling that good here too in my absolute center. So I can drop it to this level right here, this third level right here, and I can try to bring it up. I can try to bring it up to the crown, man. Ooh, I'm working
I
at it,
found
you
a new
know.
qigong technique. I heard of a new qigong technique.
Okay,
Uh,
tell me about it, man.
oh, they're good when you're like overstimulated. You know, you're playing like your body, like you're playing your nervous system, kind of thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Remember,
Uh,
Sai Guru says it best. Everybody, they look for that profundity of experience, but then the impact of action. Not everybody goes to the next level and looks at impact of action. And he doesn't even say profundity. I'm just translating. He says
yeah, yeah,
profoundness. I think of experience and impact of action. But not everybody goes to that second spot. And we need to if you want to elevate in whatever your path is. I don't think it matters, guys.
it's
I
not
think he.
complicated, but we don't have mentors or like we
What's
don't
up,
have
Big
a
Dave?
culture of mentorship or a culture of
Sure, sure.
yeah, that's kind of a thing. I think.
Sure. Yesterday, we went to public street event, and the people that approached my children, my son was very unhappy with. He basically called them zealots and stuff because they were asking him questions and they don't know him. And then when we come home, I explained to him, I was like, "Sir, son, you have to understand. To them, it's desperate. To them, it's the end of the world, and your fucking soul is doomed to eternity. That's why they're asking you personal questions and they don't know you." So they really think, it's like 0 hour and they got to fucking do something right now. That's why they're in your face like that. And it looks so weird to you.
Well, like campaigning, everybody's campaigning, everybody's being sold to, so we try
That's
to
true.
avoid
That's true.
that.
But they use soldiers that really believe. The true believers are out there. They're not doing it because they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
They might look a little glossed over in the action because, they're sold in. Soldier sold in. Oh, wow. Watch out, y'all. Hell yeah, man. Please check out Tom's other channel. What's up, Smokey? What's up, Big Dave? I didn't want to miss anybody. Okay, we didn't. We're good. Thank you, Tooth, man. Thank you for your time up here. All right, here we go. Let's roll this joint.
Yeah, roll it up.
Oh, yeah.
I got it
Why
loaded
not?
up.
Why not? I'm ready, man. Let's see if this lighter has anything in it. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm putting it in sesh mode. This is at least 544 degrees, and I don't want to overheat the coil or break the, but
You don't want to do that.
I'm definitely putting it in sesh mode for a moment here. What's up, Smokey? Yeah, I'm glad we met too, Smokey. Taproot Tom, that's the shit.
Taproot Tom.
And also, if you notice, the TNT. If you see the TNT branding right there, you know what I mean? So there you go. I don't. Oh, tongue drum, man. I'm gonna fucking mute. Do it. Do it, man.
To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. You're I'll go get some water. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, water makes a good sound too. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Soon enough,
Water.
the sounds of the tongue drum and the babbling brook. He's getting some water. Where's the rain stick? Nah, man, you definitely have to stay hydrated, man. I've been hitting this growler, from my son's work from BJ's Brew House. Shout out to I don't know where that is. Santa Clara, Santa Barbara, Sacramento. I can't remember, but it's over there on the bay out there. I don't want to look it up because I'm on a
Yeah.
I'm on a secure line. No, I'm just kidding. I'm on a secure line. Anybody can access this. I don't want to look it up.
Your life like a 007 movie or something starts to become like a
Right, right. Yes, I just got my exploding cufflinks thanks to Dr. Q. I call him Doctor. Yeah, the medical board doesn't really agree with me, but I call him Dr. Q. You know what I'm saying, Tooth? By the way, my favorite doctor is one of my vets, not the other one, but one of them. Taproot Tom, y'all. He's
big
growing
fan of
tomatoes,
mine
man.
called the Mirror. And
Okay,
tomorrow is
I'm
the
listening.
Festival of Light.
Those are very, very peaceful sounds, man. Very peaceful.
Yeah, I'm in the I get the things, got the spirits around us.
What's up, Ghostface? What's up, Ghostface? Hey, so the first place that ever had real Japanese horseradish, right? Not some blend, but like real Japanese horseradish was out on a street. And then the first time I saw a real tongue drum was in like the exact same like four square, like the exact same four square of the world. And then this dude like offered to make me like hempen muckluck boots or whatever, and that never happened. You know what I mean? But it all happened in this same little square. But
That's cool.
anyways, do they have specifically Tongan tongue drums?
If it's one of those tribes that had the tongue drum, I don't know. That's funny.
Well, what do you call it? A box drum? Well,
I'm sure
that's
they
not a
have different.
tribe, but a region. I don't think. I don't think Tongan are a people so much as like an area. I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, oh yeah, I was thinking of an African tribe. No, yeah, this comes from California, Joe. What are you asking me?
Well, they imported it if it came from California, right? They didn't build it there. Like people who live at home build it, like in the old country, right? You
No,
don't
not
get
from
a
California,
sticker.
but this tongue drums were used in African tribes. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I knew
That's
that.
where the idea comes from. It,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's why I was asking if there was a specifically Tongan tongue drum.
no, it's some kind of African tribe, and there's more than one, right? Yeah,
For sure.
and it might also be other places too. Probably, if you think about it, it's not that. I don't know.
It's basically a reed. It's a reed instrument, but you play it with your fingers. No, I understand that. It's a reed instrument because the way that you tune them is by the shave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So if you
they
made a reeded
tune.
instrument, you would do it the same way in woodwind. But you're not playing it with blow. You're playing it with
You're
battery.
right.
You're
You're
playing
right
with
about
battery.
that. Yeah.
So it's a
Uh,
percussion instrument. You know what I mean? It's a box drum. It's a tongue
Definitely.
drum, whatever they call it.
The guy that sells this one had like seven different harnesses of mallets you could buy. He was selling, it came with, like a rubber ball, like a super ball attached to a dowel,
Right.
a wooden
So, in the
dowel.
way that a harmonica would be tuned to different, chords, you have one of seven options because there are, there's the eight, but the octave, which is the repeat of the tonic. So there actually are seven, tonics, but then there's all the sub. So basically, there's all the 12, between A and G moves. At least in Western music, but there's no microtones involved in Western music, and bending isn't notificated properly. Microtones. The Hindu do the microtones though, so it'd be cool, like if you can play and chant something
I
that
wish I
is
knew the
appropriate
notes
for the air,
I wish I
the
knew the
sound.
specific notes this was. I mean, yeah, that would be cool. But you can use different things to make it sound different, right? It's kind of cool. It's one cool thing about it. Yeah, it's got a nice, warm, homey, peaceful kind of sound. Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
restful
it's
sound.
a pretty like burnished cherry wood. It's a very nice red color.
Yeah, the paduk. That's the type of wood it is. Anyway, tongue drum. Tonguedrum.com. He's got it. He's got it.
Did you
I
actually
heard that.
visit Venice Beach, because Ghost said that he thought it might be from Venice Beach? Did you visit that area when you were in California? Yo, what's going on, Space Monkey? Cheers, bro. We're just chilling with Tooth, and he's playing his box drum, his tongue drum, and I was just Ghost said it looks like it came from Venice. Were you in that area ever when you were in Cali?
No, I never did. I briefly got to San Francisco and went through not really the coast too much, except right at the North Cali, like Newport area. Yeah, and one other little area, but yeah, I saw the interior California, and I got this
Inland
on
Empire type.
tonguedrum.com. This drum is from tonguedrum.com. I don't know. This was like 12, 12, 15 years ago. I bought this. Yeah,
It sounds awesome, man. Like Ghostface said, it sounds dope, man. It sounds great.
that's the conversation about it, I guess. Yeah, you got a YouTube tongue drum. They got the ones that it goes so deep. It's like big logs, right? And they hit it with these big soft mallets.
Right.
Boom,
Right.
boom.
That's really cool, man. Yeah, so like you can shave out the middle, like when you make a log boat, and then the outside has like the full bark and everything. It's still all preserved, but there where you need it, you could do 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 do. With like a couple, like four people, man. They could do it with big old timpani type strikers, like timpani strikers, and hit those,
Like the Lion King music.
and then oil it up. You oil it up so the wood doesn't break.
Well, we're in the tropics. I just saw my first red-tailed mosquito hawk, Joe. My
Okay.
friend, my friend was telling me about them like a month ago. So they had been, he said, in swarms where he was at. He's like 14, 12 miles, 12, 14 miles further south.
Okay. For how
And you only
long?
live in a little strip of land, right? There's only you know,
Right.
one direction to go. But so they finally made their way up, I guess. I just saw my first one. It's a bright red tail, like exactly like my friend was saying, with the red glinty wings. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we
And
have these. We have two types of things over here. The lantern flies, they call them, and then they have the one that's red and black with like gray wings, and then they have the one that I'm like well, I call them both Templar bugs, but they have the one that's like red, white, and black, and it's like there ain't even brown on it. It's like so in your face. I'm like that looks like some sort of badge that belongs on General Evil. You know what I mean? Like GeneralEvil.com is wearing that shit. I call them Templar bugs, man, because they're only here to do harm. And my son likes to kill them. I'm like, yeah, just walk around them because when you kill invasive species like that, like they have such a weird like clanhood that they do a funeral march towards every spot that you ever did that. So it's like you made more. It's like a video game population thing. You kill one, you
you
just
have to do it.
made 15.
You have to do it slow. You have to do it a lot down here. In the
It's too
low truck.
bad, man.
We do battle down here in the marshlands. We got to do battle with the mosquito. The mosquito truck passes at night.
Yeah,
Spraying the
yeah.
chemicals.
So that you guys can keep your food, right? And they don't eat away your flowers and your food, right?
Yeah. Well,
Because you need the flowers for cross pollination, and then you
diseases.
need the food for yourselves, like all the fruits and everything that come.
It's about the diseases, bro. It's about the Zika virus.
Yeah, I don't know about the Zika virus, man.
Oh yeah. It's
It's
always
is it
one
in the
mosquito.
H1N1? Is it in the like that category of like flu
No,
and
no, it's not a flu. It's just a mosquito-borne virus.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
certain other things, I'm sure, but
So it's not like okay, Zika,
these
okay,
viruses they're weird. They're weird viruses. So
yeah.
I think there's two of them, and they'll tell you like, oh, this year the Zika is really bad, or this year I forget the name of the other one.
I mean, like most people's old history or whatever, because I'm just going to talk old history. Like they would start being like, "Oh, there's malaria," at least, right, from the mosquitoes. They would start there, and probably gets worse. And I guess because I've actually
Birth
heard the term
defects,
Zika baby, so I guess it causes a reproductive harm. That's really bad.
yeah, birth defects and from the Zika and the other one, and also have like the it's like a 1 in 10 chance you die or some shit like that. You get it, you get it.
That's very bad. Hi, Serafina. Yes, Serafina, we have Dreamtooth over here. How you doing? We're having a great one so far, at least from my point of view. If you give me like 3 minutes, I gotta go kick that dryer back. I'm still doing laundry. Is that okay, Tooth?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we're chilling,
Being
huh?
a
We're chilling.
professional, he can run this channel, and he's got music.
Like, the whole instrument just resonates at this one. Anyway, gotta work on my polyrhythms. Actually, become it. I could become the drum. Yeah. Right. Out of sight. Woo! The best. My religion is being the best. Sorry, I can't talk. Uh, uh, happy Sunday, 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 Sunday.
Hey, Dreamtooth man, did you hear that they discontinued pennies, or what's up with that?
No, I didn't hear.
I
Crazy.
came up with the cheapest prank in the world, you know? Just find somebody who's like a little bit addled, but they love to smoke their cigarettes or something, right? So I'm talking about how pennies don't even exist anymore. So this has got to be far below a penny per trick, right? Here's what you do. You get one sequin. This one's pink, but it could be pink or red. And what you do is you open up their cigarettes and you just glue a pink or a red sequin to their cigarettes. So every time they open the pack, they think it's on fire. It's a really cheap trick, man. But I guarantee you, when they're in the right state of mind and they open the pack and they see a red sequin yelling at them, they're going to be so scared to touch it, man. Guaranteed.
Uh,
That's what
for
I call
sure.
a cheap trick.
Yeah, my got a prank.
Yeah, it's worth a prank every once in a while. You know, it jumpstarts people's hearts. I'm not saying that won't backfire every once in a while, but it jumpstarts other people's hearts, I should say. How you doing today, Sarah? Cheers. I'm sorry, I had to go away. I'm doing the wash over there.
And I can't talk. I'm like just like chilling.
No deal, no deal, no problem. No problem.
um, yeah. So no examinations. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
What was the question? Oh, I'm not examining anybody. I wasn't asking anybody anything deep. I just said, "How you doing? You're doing good. You're chilling. You're chilling out. You're chilling out, or you're chilling out loud.
Chilling out.
Chilling out and grilling out, chilling out, grilling out, throwing it out, going out, shaking it up, looking at it, finding out, being out. You know what I mean? Having time, like you had time, because
Yeah.
Sarah was sharing custody, so having time without the
Time.
children around. Fun times. I got to take a bus next time if I ask for hey, take the children over for a while. I'm gonna take a bus. Maybe I think maybe to Mister Six, man. He's in like Oregon, but maybe because he's got a lot of cheap and free outside around there, and it's very musical too. I like cheap, I like free, I like outside, and I like musical. So it seems to line up. Okay, I'm not gonna take over the sound.
Just trailing you, backing you up, Joe.
Yeah, when you were talking about how you hit it with different things, when I was a kid, I had to buy a bongo set for like $1.70. It had like a masking tape on it that said $1.70. And the only way I could make it sound good because they were so dang small, is I would use pencils. And so I could use the eraser side or the wood side, so I could make the different tones. I could make at least 3 or 4 tones out of it.
Be
It was
informed.
important.
Make you smart. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Tooth. Look, I'll give you this one whenever you're ready. You want to play? They don't light up and you forget what color goes with what sound. You want one? It's infuriating some days. You want one? It's bad,
Let
Simon.
me
That's
think about
bad,
it.
Simon, right there. My wife bought me that as a curse.
Yeah.
Nah, his drum totally sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Drum.
Thank you.
Got some stickers on them.
Make sure you're subscribed, everybody, all the way around to Dreamtooth, to Sarah. I'll share your links real quick.
Well, you. Lovely, lovely. Hey. Yeah, I've been having it long enough. I should be able to noodle on it.
No, 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 no. That's really nice, man. I mean, don't sweat too much performing. It's not like you're getting paid tonight, but it's great to have you do it, man. What's your best royalty-free music? Can we listen to some Al Mal on your tablet?
Oh yeah, we should. We
We
should.
probably should, man. That'd be pretty cool. I know these other people. They wanted to hear AC/DC Hell's Bells. I was told that already. They wanted to hear Hell's Bells. I don't know why, man. I think that's from Back in Black. I'm not sure. I like that. What is that? Who made who? Like, so it's more like that. That Stephen King soundtrack. Oh, the Bud shirt with all the
Yeah, we're gonna
herbs
talk
and
about
and
him.
the fucking old
We're gonna
school
talk about
strains up there. The land race shirt. He's got the land race shirt, and they
what
got
did you
pictures of
roll up,
all
bro?
the buds. We got some Maui Wowie. I was like, this motherfucker ain't Maui Wowie. We were smoking some shit. I was like, hell no, man. Hell no. They're faking it, man. Cheers,
My
Sarah.
stuff is shaking, Joe. What? So what did you just roll up?
What's happened?
What did you just roll up?
I smoked it. Oh no, I smoked half of it. Hold on. Oh, it's Skywalker OG. It's what I have left of Skywalker OG. Right
Oh
here.
hell
Right
yeah!
here. This is half.
How about try it? I want to try that one. How
Yeah,
was it?
yeah. Oh man, I'm running out. Except I got Farmer Trim, but you know they're curing the new stuff, so it's a new year.
I don't
Hmm.
know. What was just happening was like I was hearing some like a banging or some like a weird like the trailer was like
Something
the
was
trailer
calling you.
was banging on my roof. Like,
Something was calling you and speaking to you.
oh, I think my neighbor's working in his shed, like the next door.
Here you go, too. I didn't know they had greenhouse, but apparently they do. I didn't know they had greenhouse, but apparently they do. So we found out. You know what I mean? So do you have the green screen? Because it doesn't look like everybody does. I've seen people and they ask me, and it's not just like now, but
Yeah, I have it.
you know,
Yeah. When I was
you
passing
do.
through Oregon,
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
I
So one of the interesting things that they're doing, Dreamtooth, is they want to do my farmer. That is, they want to do a John Waters line of strains. So this one is a
okay.
pink flamingos right here. So they're working on that because they're trying to get. Eventually, they're trying to get to the mink stole. But this is a specific cross. This is an outdoor, you know. And I knew about the outdoor, but they held so much info. They were like, "Yeah, we're gonna grow one or two strains," and I was like, "Cool, I love those strains," but they held so much info. Trust me, they had them
Uh,
secrets, man. They had them secrets.
that's fun. Oh heck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
there you go.
I hope that all gets okay. Well, so that's cool, Joe.
It looks quite holy behind you.
Yeah, yeah. Some like
There you
library,
go. There you go.
some library.
Right, right. But that shape, you know, what does that say to me? It says that your basic, like, core and crown energy is going up. Like, look at you're impregnating the sky, obviously. This is phallic at the end. You know what I mean? So you're basically impregnating the sky. With what? What do you have to offer? You know, pure soul, I think.
That Taj Mahal shape, like stupa shape. Yeah,
What's up, Kyle? How you doing, my man?
around
Cheers.
the negative space.
I love
Cheers.
symbology. I look for it.
Well, I got some elephants with their trunk raised. That's supposed to be good luck. Oh, it's not gonna show
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We have them. We have the procession type where they walk behind each other. You know what I mean? So they're working together, kind of thing.
Nice.
Seems to bring a good energy if you focus on that idea. You know, it's a very familial idea. Yo, what's up? He's back up. He's out of that. He's out of that. That brown suit, brown shoe.
Yeah, well, Sadhguru had a quote about family today. Forgot what it was. Let me put on some music though. Let's talk about family.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. Al Mal, guys. Al
Yeah.
Mal, if you will. Hey, yo, cheers, Senate. Cheers, Kyle. How you guys doing, man? Kyle's killing it and kicking it out there. Please sub up to his channel. Check it out. Senate has definitely dropped a few videos on the Senate squirmy wormy channel. Okay, like in the last couple of days. Okay, he's dropped like a few videos. You gotta check him out. Throw your support and click likes and say something. Say something to Sanate. Except for just yelling out of your car, "Hey, Sanate, wero." He gets that all the time. He don't need that anymore. He's working hard, man. He's working YouTube, man. Check him out. All right, man. Dream Tooth is finding some music. Nap is over. Send it.
Yeah. What was I gonna do?
Looking for music, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got it. We got it.
We got it. We got it.
I'll take the green screen off. So
Yeah, man. Here's a successful one, and I think actually Tom, like I said, he has a second channel, right? Um, I think he's looking at something like 800 and something on his top short. You know what I mean? So it's a brand new channel, but that's pretty cool. Like that's a pretty banger because it's almost 1,000, I would say. You know, so that's on Tom's other channel, man. So check that out. Senate's channel right there, right? Did I get that right? Yeah. No, I mean that's his short. Actually, that's one of his shorts from, or one of his videos from now. I'm gonna go get his channel link. I'm sorry about that. Difference.
it's good, man. Yeah, life
I
streaming is
forgot,
not
man.
easy.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to be a good host, guest, and chat affiliate. You know what I mean?
Right,
Trying my best
right.
here.
I'm not giving you much to work with the chat, but
You don't think so? Oh my!
I don't know.
It's not overwhelming enough yet. He said he's hoping for success,
Apple,
toxic success.
hammer, apple, apple.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about it? Okay, that's hammer, apple,
Makes no
teeth,
sense. And then teeth.
teeth.
Makes no sense. I don't get it.
Well, okay. Well, hammer destroys teeth, right? Teeth
Yeah,
destroys
kind
apple.
of, but it's not
Teeth
a good
destroys
one.
apple. Listen, hammer destroys teeth. It's no good for teeth. But teeth destroy apple because it's nothing but a good snack. And apple destroys hammer because apple just gets better when it gets smashed.
No,
It
that's
becomes
hammer destroying
applesauce.
apple. That's hammer changing an apple into smashed apple. That's no longer apple.
No, apple
That's
wins.
apple
When
doesn't
hammer
win.
smashes apple, apple wins because he gets better.
Sure, you
when
say
when
that's the
teeth
deal.
meet apple, they destroy apple because it's a good treat, you know. But when hammer
That's
hits
the
teeth, it
deal.
destroys teeth.
Apple wins again. Teeth don't
Teeth win against apple.
teeth don't exist outside the body, and the apple feeds the body. So how is apple not winning?
Oh, you think it's
If
a
you
hundred
if you
percenter?
don't
Oh
teeth,
well,
it's even designed for you to pass its seeds and eat it up and pass its seeds. How is it not? It's
but
like
this is a
saying,
pick three situation. It's a pick three where hammer
yes, it
beats
is.
teeth, teeth
Yeah.
beats apple, and apple beats
No,
hammer. That's the whole circle.
that's right. That's right. I didn't mean to.
It's only a pick three. It's actually said it's like I said, it's like samurai, mother-in-law, wild animal. It's the same circle. It's
I
hunter ninja
understand.
bear.
I just wanted to express that I didn't. It didn't strike me as a fun one.
Well, we tried it. It works. We tried it out here. It's a good pick three, you know, as long as you do it live. It's a good one. It's the novelty of having a different way to throw the same system.
Yeah, you make it a good one. Yeah.
And also, people are like, oh, this guy's a paper guy when they're playing paper, rock, scissors. And they might be right, they might be wrong, but they already put that shit on TV. We don't really need to see that anymore. So it's just a novel way of approaching the same thing and maybe not being able to read each other as well.
Okay. No, I appreciate the thought. That's a lot of thought that went into that. Okay. Respect.
Yeah, people always think they got the lead on the tells. You know what I mean? They're like, this guy's a fucking scissor guy. I can see him coming.
So many times. Yeah.
So when you break the
Um,
context, you
Metro
make a
was
new
one of those
world.
times when wires where a lot of times I was kind of, you know, my head wasn't right in the right space for winning, you know. But
Yep. I'm dyslexic. My wife is also dyslexic, but she's also left-handed. So we got this huge circle of like we can't figure anything out. We keep bumping. You sit down because you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna eat. Then we bump elbows, and you're like, motherfucker, who sat on the wrong side? Me, you, both of us. Where's the other half of this brain? We're trying to work together and have one between us, and sometimes it doesn't work out. And when I get on the metro, they have seats that face both ways, so I get on the right side of the metro, I get on the seat, but if I sit the wrong way, I might get agitated and run back out in the platform and look again, because I'm so disoriented that I don't trust myself anymore.
so yeah, they're
It's
not that.
something, you know what I mean? And when you don't trust your left from your right all day, and people just think it's a joke, what are you, dyslexic? They just think it's a joke, and you're like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, okay. If you have a job where you have to collect things in front of you and deliver them behind you, your field of left and right and of orientation changes all the time, and it changes by a measurable number so you can learn to cope. But if you lose that, or if you lose that, I guess, energy and presence of mind to continue coping, and you just get a little bit lazy or hungry or tired or whatever, you start failing again. Things start slipping through your fingers,
Yeah,
and you gotta regroup. You gotta eat again. You gotta start your next circadian rhythm, your next 4 hours, and do your cycle. Rest is at the end of your cycle, and eating is at the beginning. Rest is at the end, and eating is at the beginning, one way or another.
no, rest is not like a beginning and an ending. It's like who are you when you're sleeping?
Well, there's non-committal rest. I mean, you're not going to sleep, but you know that you have to recharge. So, you take a step back from active activity because your impact of action now will be diminished. You're kind of overstimulated or worn out from that muscle, and you've got to back it
I
up.
was just thinking about the two different ways what you were saying. I could take, you know, could take it like a philosophy or like a hypothetical. You know, the way you were saying it. I wasn't sure.
I'm not trying to. No, it's philosophy. It's philosophy plus like, actual physical and practical because, like I said, there are cycles of the day in a at least if you're using a
Oh,
24-hour system that are roundly
yeah,
about four,
yeah.
where
Okay.
you have to basically you have to eat at the
I
beginning and
gotta
sleep at the
figure
end of
those.
those
Okay.
things
Write that
beyond your control, things that you're programmed from because of the light of day. You know what I mean?
mastermind. I'm so masterminding right this moment right now. It's
Okay, tell
all
us.
under my
You're
control.
mastering the mind. Tell us what's coming clear.
I'm playing, Joe. I'm playing. I'm playing along.
Well, yeah, but if you have insight and it's time of delivery, deliver the insight, channel it. That's your job for that. If you got a piece of
Yeah, yeah.
inspirato, throw it.
That's, that's what Cindy Lauper said. As an artist, you got to keep your job is to keep the channel open. You're, I like that saying a lot.
What was the movie that she was in about psychics? I think it was called Vibes with Jeff Goldblum.
Really, I
Yeah,
don't
you never
know.
saw that one? She does an excellent psychic. It's very interesting.
I think I
And she's
heard
a
about the
channeler. She's a
movie.
channeler.
Yeah.
So eventually, Cindy Lauper went to a country music career that she's in. And my best friend is absolutely a grand Cindy Lauper fan, to this end, and to this day. And
Oh
I
yeah.
understand that, and that's still my best friend in the world. But I actually believe that somewhere Cindy Lauper kind of became an egomaniac and kind of fell for the production because everything is supposed to be a story. It's not really you. but I think she does.
Joe, that's it's your conceit, you know.
It's not for me to say.
It's a deception either way. Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I agree. Fair enough. Thank you. I'll try to do better.
Um,
You're right.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, colors shining through. Yeah, 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 yeah. People love her for that one.
um, don't be afraid to let them show your true color. It sounds like a Phil Collins song a little bit. It's a good song. But don't be afraid to let them show your
Nobody else was
true
putting on like
color.
yeah, like a theatrical, like a really vibey theatricalness, you know, that she brought. Seemed like,
For
you know what I'm
sure.
talking about? You know,
Oh
a
yeah. Oh yeah.
romantic
Cyndi
energy.
Lauper in the day, it was
Mhm.
literally like, borderline controversial. She's got like tutus on, and she's kind of like there's a couple
Oh yeah,
Madonnas, right?
we
So
lived it.
she's like the
Like
candy
I said, we
necklace
lived it.
Madonna.
So
With
I get
Madonna
what you're
Madonna,
saying. That's
she's
why
like
I could say what I said because you know what I mean. We both kind of lived it. Like we saw so she was on media so much, right? I think
right.
that's what you're saying. Yeah, and not just saying that, but you said a lot, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But she actually, again, like I said, there was a lot of sort of button pushing. There was a lot of edge line, I mean, that was going on with her career and the way she did it. And, the Goonies segment was pretty freaking awesome. Goonies is one of those killer movies.
long live the Goonies.
Yeah. What was it about that they made movies where kids were on their own to sort things out, nobody believed them and whatnot? Like, what was that fantasy? What was that fantasy about? That's Huck Finn and shit, right? That's basically what it is.
It was about. I mean, I see so many. I get lifted in so many, you know, chain links. But it's so funny for me to think about like women's lib kind of stuff because yeah, it's just the way to people said so much about like women's rights back in the day, and I think it just got a little bit too um, late. Like I don't know, start to
Yeah, I don't
see.
know about that either. So Mr. Six is selling all his belongings. Okay, okay. And then Space Monkey said, "Shout out to the Monster Squad." That's right. Yes. And shout out to, what's his name? That's Tom Holland, right? Yeah. So shout out to the Monster Squad, and shout out to Fright Night, and shout out to Child's Play. Like all that belongs. And also he had involvement in that weird Christmas movie with the kid, huh? Whatever, like shout out in all those directions and all. That was a successful weird one. Wolfman's got nards. Yeah, Wolfman. Yeah, shout out to Real Genius,
Like,
Laszlo Holyfeld, the Wolfman.
like I was
Such a grand
disturbed
actor.
by that one of those. What's that movie called? Little Monsters. Is that what it's called? With the
Yes,
kid
sir.
from Wonder Years.
Fred Savage, yes. His brother is in it, his little brother, I believe. And then it's Howie Mandel who plays the monster, who's like a kind of a 80s punker monster with yeah, and the
It's
Monsterville
like
is fucking
separation from
like
family or
deviant
whatever.
adolescence. Like hell is like deviant adolescents just do whatever the fuck they want. They're like, "Fuck you, mom. We're having pizza." And
So that there was themes of family like separation in that movie. You know,
yes,
like
sir. Yes, sir. As in the never-ending story. And that's one of the hardest parts because when he has to name the princess, or whatever, he's naming him after her mom. And I don't even know what he said to this day. Like the fucking sound design was so bad. I was like, "Ah!" I don't even understand it to this day.
He said Moonchild,
Hmm.
but
Bringing forth a moonchild, huh?
that was the name of his mom. Yeah, or his mom name for him. No, yeah, this is whatever it was. I forgot. I tried to start to
No,
read the book.
yeah, I don't know, but she came back in the next one because again there was a part two plus. And so yeah, I love the never ending story too. I love the concept of the nothing, like nobody cares, and now it's becoming a void that actually eats. It's actually destroying all of your lore, all of your history, all of your
I
culture,
have to read the
and
book or listen to the audiobook.
yeah, yeah.
Started it and it's good, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to listen to audiobooks. So
Oh yeah, okay. I've enjoyed some. I like it when it's by the author themselves. That's pretty nice. That's a good twist, anyway.
yeah, yeah. It's a it's a wonderful story about yeah. So them
Yo,
boys and
Vince,
their
what's going
mom.
on, Vince? I saw some sort of Facebook notification, Vince. So that's cool, man. I'm glad we're connected, sir. How you doing, man? You love the never-ending story? Yeah, it's pretty deep, man. It's pretty deep. Like I
Well,
said, that's a heck of a
it's only
concept.
kid
That like
stories.
because nobody really cares, all of your culture and life is disappearing. Yes, Jack Black was in
Well,
part three of the never-ending story because we have it. Because we were fucking video store hounds, so we have video only part three. Jack Black is in it. He's also in that what is that Tim Robbins movie about that sort of fraudulent campaign. That's pretty that's pretty ugly. Stuff can be. And now is the time, right? I know everybody's hitting you guys up. Don't even lie. They bring everybody back to school. They give the parents 8 hours to read political brochures and to beat you over the head with that stuff. So don't even lie. I know they're campaigning you right now, and they're probably delivering a little bit of whiskey on the way in. Watch out, yo. Don't fall for it. Jack Black and, yeah, Johnny Walker Red. You used to like him? Yeah. I'm sorry that you broke. Every time he shakes it, the entire globe changes, man. The green sugar. The green sugar. The whole world has changed 4 freaking times now. But all three possibilities are still there at once, Tooth. So somewhere that's happening. Somewhere there's left, right, and center right now. What do I do with these chips again?
It's the will of the space monolith.
He was also in Airborne, the hip 90s inline skating teen movie.
So Joe,
Airborne. Heck yeah. He was also in like the Heavies or whatever, like the Fat Camp movie, I guess. I don't know.
there was so many kids movies like with the family separation stuff. Like,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. And sometimes it's handled well. Sometimes it's sort of like a predictable. He's gonna have to be the man of the house now, and so that's a little bit of like a pandering. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, now that they broke up, 12-year-old's gonna have to be the man of the house, and then all of a sudden he has an adventure that builds his entire character, and that's kind of contrived. But it's a hero myth that we repeat. Superman would never have been, again, able to do anything. Every week they would have been getting his family. His real family and his Earth family are
oh,
gone.
oh no, we have a
So
serious. Yeah, no, we have deep psychological.
programming,
Yeah.
attachment, we
We're
have
not
to
gonna
learn from a model and they dangle it, and it's at the front. They're like, oh, this register is candy free, and your mom has to walk you through that, and then you start buying something else. I don't know, nuts or something. I don't know. I don't know what's in the candy free register, man. Tabloids?
Yeah.
Probably. Probably tabloids. Oh shit, Six is an alcoholic. So you're gonna give everything up because you're an alcoholic. You're gonna what is it called? Leaving Las Vegas. You're gonna leave Las Vegas? Is that what's going on, Mike? Cheers, man. Take your time, though, man. Don't make huge shifts in life. Just chip away at it. Chip away at it. Keep some perspective, man. Chip away at it. Don't make huge shifts that you'll be disappointed if you don't achieve. Take a step. Take a step. We're all here to do that. We can use our breath and our sound to chip away at the stone. That's what they've told us. The yogics can suspend them in air and build them away with sound. That's what they do. Hamlet too? Oh yeah. Shout out to the John Leguizamo Hamlet. I shoot you with my 9-piece, motherfucker. I don't know, man. The fucking Capulets were getting capped. I don't know. You like how Poppy is like Rocky right now? Poppy Carl is like Rocky. I'm not watching. Did you see the new Rocky 4 Tooth?
No.
Well, Stallone spent about 3 years or something making a new cut of Rocky 4 because he was the director. There's tons of footage, right? So he made a different movie, in my opinion, and I watched it, and it's really good because it seems like Rocky 4 Part 1 was from the eyes of the television camera and the person on the couch, the people at home. And it seems like the new cut of Rocky 4, the redo, is from the eyes of a boxer. So they spend a lot of time at home. They spend a lot of time with their families. They spend a lot of time training, and then it's obscured when it's in the eyes of the camera because you're in the ring where there's too much action going on to really see what you're seeing. It's really cool, man. My father, he's from Philadelphia, and my sisters and all they all love Rocky 1 and 2. But he took me to 4, and like I said, this new perspective is really cool, and I hope that you watch it. What's going on, Crumble Wig? If you can change and you can change, everyone can change.
Let's check it out, maybe.
That's right.
I don't
I
even
used to be
subscribe
a
to it
piece of
now.
shit. Sorry, sir.
Where would I watch it, Joe? What?
I streamed it, so it must be on like a Netflix or a Amazon Prime or something. It's a
Okay.
recut of a Rocky 4. Like you should be able to find it. It's a Stallone new cut. He said the fighter. Yeah, I mean I don't think that's called the fighter, but it's totally from the boxer's perspective. I swear to you. You know what I mean? It changes the whole view. You're looking at the same globe and the same universe, but from the other side. Or another side. There's probably 4 sides, but you see it from another side. It's pretty cool. Oh, your favorite is the fighter. Yeah, I saw that one. That's the Brad Pitt one, right? I saw that. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I got you. I got you. Fight movie. I love boxing so much though that I prefer to watch just a Sugar Ray Leonard tape because I grew up around him and I met him and he was so nice to the kids. He would give us 8x10s and sign them, and give us candy and shit if we just went by his house and said what's up. So that's all. I'd rather watch real HBO boxing from the day.
Hold on, guys. You got that?
Oh, it's with Christian Bale. Okay, okay. No, I actually didn't see that. I have it because I gave that to my wife. I apologize. I was thinking of that Purse Fighter movie with Brad Pitt, dude. I forgot what that's called now. And you're right. I'm totally wrong. The Christian Bale one, we have the DVD because I bought it for my wife. She watched it. I have not seen that. I was thinking of some prize fighter movie that he was in. Yeah, it was good. Okay, okay. Well, we have it, man. It's right in the other room here with my son. I know where it is. It's on a wall shelf that he has in the front. I know exactly where the fighter is. I could check it out. When did he like fucking, go off backstage and shit, like yelling at the gaffer and all that kind of stuff that he was doing? Because they had that leak tape of him on the site, and he was still like kind of in character. Which one was that, man? Like I said, 6 when I when I schedule my next. Hey, mom, watch the kids. I'm just gonna meet you on a bus. I'm just gonna meet you on a bus, and we'll do what we do. 6. Swear to you, man. I swear to you. You don't have to own a piano anymore. I can't afford a piano, but you don't have to own it when I meet you. That won't matter. That'll be irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. We'll find a piano. Cheers, yo. So, yeah, one of my favorite things over there is the natural dog snacks. I like looking at the, salmon guts and blah, 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 or the salmon, whatever, inside out, sort of dried ass, smoked ass, whatever. Anyways, bunny heads, dude. Bunny heads, dude. Oh, I was enthralled with the fact that they have bunny heads. I think they're brainless bunny heads, they're eyeless bunny heads, but they're bunny heads. Whoa. Where are we chanting? Let's chant.
Well, they're buddy pets.
Hey, how's the kitty? How's the kitty?
I don't know where he's at. He's out.
Yes,
He's
sir, Mr. Six.
he's doing
Pots and
mischief.
pans for
Let's see
drums.
this.
We can't hear the music, I don't think, but I don't know. But it's okay. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Well, now I can't hear you. Now I can't hear you though.
Okay. Well, somewhere in the balance.
There we go. There we go.
All right, cool. He said pots and pans for drums. I had this one of our first demo tapes. I sold it, and we sold it by it's not Poppy, man. This is Dream Tooth. That's Dream Tooth over there.
Oh,
Asking if he raps.
I'm wondering
Yeah, I've
if
heard
from
him rap.
while we crumble. From boom.
We
From
got some crumble. Oh, I've heard him rap.
now we are we. It's GMO. Really big.
So what do we got there? We got some blueberry crumble.
Yeah, I got this and the blueberry crumble and the chocolatina hash from Branded Leaf on Branded Leaf store. It's not a white market situation.
Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry that it's such a fucking, hoop.
Yeah.
Nah, you're good, Mr. Six. Nah, that's Dream Tooth. That's Dream Tooth. Poppy's been up before, but they're like different sizes, man. Like one of them's like smaller.
Load it. Just scared. I'm not afraid.
He
I'm
ain't
not afraid.
afraid. He ain't afraid. He ain't intimidated. Nah, he's out here, man. We out here. Bring it on. Bring it on. Nah, none of us are
Let's
skirt.
see
We're
all
not
the
skirt
elements
of
on the
nothing.
periodic table. I know.
You're
I
not.
got
Yeah,
the
you're not gonna do.
boom.
You're right. You're not gonna do anything against the natural course of things. So what are you skirt of? Nothing's gonna happen here. The natural end will meet itself.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I had this friend from Indonesia, and he was like, God won't let me do nothing I can't do. Like that was his like mentality, and like that's how he went through life, and it was so funny. He's like, I know I'm doing right. And like that's all he thought. Like he was done. He was so happy. I was like, that's so cool, man. Because you're just like, I couldn't do this if I wasn't supposed to. And that's the way he lived his life, man. I was like, that shit's wild, bro. I wish I wasn't hung up. I know you have, Mr. Six. I know, sir. Split the business. Oh, spit the business. Oh yeah, yeah, he's spitting the business. He's a YouTube ranger, man.
Let's get it. Warm it up. Sorry. Sorry. What?
Nah, Six is funny as fuck. He said he thinks I'm the guy on the left. I'm like, I don't know, man. Is that your left or mine? You might be wrong. We don't remember. But Tooth will repeat the mantra that I am the only me that will ever be. There will never be a one as me.
Yeah.
And that's where we come from. You know, I had a great time because I did get baptized, but I didn't get baptized right away. My neighbor had to be born first, and we got baptized together. So we got it like brother tub, you know. Number one. Number two, I had time before, and I had time to see like leaves decay and shit before when I was a pagan, you see. So I made a connection that was different than he made, because they waited for him.
Yeah.
Well, we made a connection that was really cool because we were totally different people and we got, blessed as brothers with too many mothers. And, shit got chaotic from there too. But it was definitely worth a public ritual to make that wild series of events happen.
Act boldly from time to time.
He said he's laughing out loud. Good for you, man.
This is it. Starting to warm up. Starting to get there. Yeah. 365.
Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Don't hit 420 because it's trendy. It's too hot. You're going to scorch your shit. 420 ain't where it's at. They just put that there because it's trendy. You definitely don't want to hit it at 710. My goodness, you be smoking charcoal, death.
Yeah. Heating up a little bit more.
You would like to have a patriotic video about how much you like your hair. Do people think when I give props I'm joking, but I'm for real? Oh, so that's yogic. That's yogic type of hair there. It's from Plate 8 of Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 1. And it means he can't be bothered with his freaking hair. He's got better things on. You know what I mean? That's what it means.
Volenath. That's the mantra. Volenath.
And what does that mean? What does that mean exactly?
Let's ask Google. I don't know. I would want to.
Well, is it in the sentiment that I said that you have higher pursuits? So it's like
Let's take it.
cosmology or whatever, or cosmetology or whatever. No, not cosmology. Cosmetology is lower on the list, than
I'm sorry. Yeah. No.
initiation of being, so to speak, or something, something like that.
Shiva. Shiva.
Yeah, Bomb Shiva. Absolutely. That's what smokers say, man. Smokers and killers. Bomb Shiva. That's almost like Santa Muerte, man. Up there in Kathmandu and stuff, it's almost the same shit.
Uh, it could be. It could be.
So
But
I mean, I know some that are like, you know what I mean? Like the people, they don't tattoo for money, they tattoo for skulls. You go get the skulls out of the river, and of course they're gonna make carbon out of the bone and they're gonna make more ink. But they are definitely devotee, you know what I mean? Like they're not playing, when they Bomb Shiva, they're supporting this one side of the curtain, one side of the curtain. They're true believers, like any other.
yeah, so
If you don't try and it's cool, then that's much cooler. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
like,
Bumblebee tuna. Shikaka. I did not know the Wachutu were biters.
so the
Aren't
word
I
bullet
the popular one? Does that say blackened ship?
says Bolena.
Oh, okay. Did you get an inspirational message there today? Other than from Sai Guru?
No, it's another thing that smokers in India will say before or during a sesh. They'll say
Okay.
it's a form of Shiva, a particular epithet, actually, not really a form,
Right.
but it means that he's he's innocent of other kinds of pursuits. In other
Right.
words, he's easily pleased. He's the innocent. He's. They won't tell you that he's easily pleased. They'll say a lot of different things, but that's basically what I'd say they're trying to tell you. But
No, I
yeah,
understand that. I'm like such a because people now they can even say that their doctor recommends is anti-inflammatory, like sort of a nightshade allergy or something. I personally absolutely associate the nightshades and Shiva as well. You know what I mean? And like, so that's part of my deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give that up no matter what a doctor or anybody says. That's part of my deal. I have this song about it, and nicotine is also in the nightshade family. And I have a song about it, and it does deal with Shiva, and it does deal with other things that are like more earthly. You know what I mean? Like it goes through all the mixed metaphors because that's how I like to write something so that it's more interesting and obscure. But no, it deals with like practical, direct connections, like not mental but physical to addiction or something.
well, cool chatting with you. Now we got to the next level.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? We're talking, demigods here. We're up there. We're up there now. I mean, I'm just saying that for the universals. I'm not saying that to make a judgment. I'm not downing anybody. There's no
I think
diminutives.
the mantra is I don't know. I don't know. Um,
I believe in pantheon. You know what I mean? I don't believe in one focus. And I'm not saying that they're all like, sort of creatures that exist in some realm or whatever, but I do believe in pantheon as far as focus. And I believe that, that's why Judaism has so many names, because the names are different focus, and that doesn't mean that they lead to a monotheism, because it can't. There's no reason
yeah.
to name the rock three different things.
Can I kind of shift the whole thing? Can I
Sure,
shift?
absolutely,
'Cause
please.
earlier we were talking about like the self-repeating nature of the universe. Like so, like well, we I was saying about the solar. There's like a solar thing that looked like an amoeba. It's big, long, 100-mile thing of plasma or whatever it was, 1,000 mile. I mean, there could be gods. There could be like sun gods or like I don't know. I was just thinking about like relating it to space, and there could be like microcosmoses that we just, like as people we can explore, but it's like a not a it's a hidden thing. I think a lot. I don't know. It's kind of
Well, no,
interesting.
I think I do know what you mean. I mean, just like sort of like the Magic School Bus, they're able to micro themselves so they can get there. We can't change. We can't change form like that. So it doesn't matter how many universes are surrounding us that we have no access to.
Yeah, but yet we can do so much here. It sort of boggles the mind. It's just we're limited by time, and it looks a certain way, like we're everything and nothing all at once, kind of thing.
I've always believed that time is completely tied to distance, right? So, I mean, even to me, like a slower approach in the walk and a lighted approach in the sleep, which means like the internal systems are moving faster because they're being stimulated. So I use both. I use a slower approach in the walk, and I use an elevated approach in the rest. And when they go together, it's kind of that's my speedball. I got my caffeine and nicotine together, and there you go.
I like to get higher in the moment. Tap, 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 tap.
He said those other realms. Where are those other realms, man? Do you think you get to explore anything in dreams? No, you explore things in dreams now, but they're illusory, right? They're just chemical. And then when you die, I think that's the thing is like when you lose connection to this sort of soulless carbon, but when your animation leaves the soulless carbon, it becomes non personalized. That stupid carbon was personalized. So the part of you that is you is more of the impurities than it is the clarity. It's more of the things that are stumbling blocks than it is open roads.
There's a system of, you know, like a transfer station up there somewhere.
No, I just
It's very
believe in annihilation. I believe in like exploding out into. You know what I mean? And like everything dissipates where
I
it's no more
think that
personal. It's not connected. There's no
like from life to
symbiosis. It's
death,
it's the all it's all off charred. It's all
yeah.
thrown off.
But from life to death, maybe there's like a transfer station. I was saying, like there's way that we come into the body, and there's a way, that we limit ourselves while we're here.
Okay.
There's ways. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't
Well, you're
there?
talking about like a soul depot, the processing station. Some people can
Yeah.
choose, I need to get reborn into this one. Some people can choose, I need to be moved on to the next level. You're talking about like an interim place, a place where that is sorted out.
And I would never want it to sound like that because I think that sounds ridiculous. But that's about maybe as close as I could come from my intellectualizing or whatever about my, I don't know,
It's
my
just a
philosophy.
kind of analogy from corporatism, that it's a place in time where they sort things out. It's just an analogy. It isn't the literal. Even what I believe, I know that I don't know,
Right.
but I
Right. If
believe
you're
in
saying
the
about the
in
only state
animation.
that carbon, yeah, definitely could be something quantum reverberations or this sort of memory. It goes deep, I think.
Well, we still use the word cute and quirk, and when we say those, we mean about something that's off. It
Uh,
might be pleasurable, but it's off. And we still use those words. And when I learned, the simplest version of like, anything, atoms or biology, either one, you know, what I learned is there's stability in positive and negative charged ions and, all of that. And then there's instability in outliers, which is the unknown, which is the third, which is why people are obsessed with the three. Because again, back and forth is a sort of comfortable swing. The third is that proton, neutron, or electron that may fly off into a new system and start a whole fucking chain of events. And you have no control over it, and if you crave control and you want the illusion of it, you're going to end up with the same empty hand.
yeah, I'm hearing you.
You too, sir. You too. You too. And I'm not trying to override. I was just saying while I was thinking. He's hypnotizing me with his with his pendulum, right? You know that I have a branded Kreskin pendulum. So I got a killer pendulum too, man. Mine says Kreskin.
Oh, nice.
I absolutely love it. But
Magical.
if I'm really gonna do shit, dude, I pull out my keys. You know what I mean? Like I don't leave it to Kreskin or even like to an Agate. I pull out my keys. I say, let's say, and no hands moving, but let's say yes. Let's say no. And I'm not moving, but my idiomotor, look at it. Let's say
Yeah.
no. Let's say back and forth. Let's say back and forth in the other direction. Look at that fucking shit. I'm not even moving, but look at that. Look at it. Look at
Making
it.
my
I'm
point
not
for
moving.
me.
Look how
You're
it's going
making
back
my
and forth.
point
Now
for
turn the
me.
other way. Other way. Other way. Watch. Other way. Watch. Now it's straightened up. Other way. It's
No.
taking time. Oh no, it's doing it. It's doing it. Look.
Oh,
I did not move these fingers because I don't want to. I'm not playing. I'm just saying my mind did it anyway. The
yeah.
idiomotor was on. I can tell it what to do. I'm not susceptible to somebody else's suggestion, but my own.
You're having an experience which would suggest.
No, I've had that experience for 30 years because
Right.
they the percentages of who's susceptible to suggestion, right?
No, no,
But I
yeah,
swear to
yeah,
you, and,
yeah,
and
yeah.
want to be integrous and say, I'm not moving, but
I
go
keep
back and
speaking
forth.
too
Now go
soon,
back and
Joe.
forth the other way, you
I
know?
keep speaking too soon before what you're saying is like it's like I'm speaking too soon. So anyway, never mind.
No, no,
I'm
no.
listening. Yeah,
No, no, no. I want to hear you out, man. Take your time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I have a short verbal memory myself. My mind goes blank, like for trying to recall of what was just said. It's hard right now, but yeah, I appreciate you. Anyway, I don't know what I was trying to say. I was just saying. Yeah, I was trying to add something to it, but then I forgot. It's basically what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Well, I'm going to tell
Is
you,
that what
man,
I'm
I'm
trying to
not
say?
trying to be definitive of anything. I'm just sharing my own
Yeah,
experience. And it's
it's
like,
charging.
no matter
Yeah.
what I try to be integrous about, like, not influencing it, it's not the other person that's going to do it for me. Like, Kreskin relied on the 40 to, whatever percentage of the population. I don't have to. And they're not actually going to sway me. But as far as myself, I can try against hope to not be swayed by my own intention, but it'll happen because the idiomotor kicks in and I have no control over it. It's not conscious. I'm not in the driver's seat.
Um, wouldn't it be nice if we were older?
And we wouldn't have to wait so long. Wouldn't it be nice to live together in the type of world where we belong? Wouldn't it be nice? I love Brian Wilson. He's the best, man. He's a bass player, of course.
Well, all right. Yeah. Yeah. Brian Wilson.
You have a sci-fi movie based off of that song. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh, wow. Do they age? Do they age? Wow. Because he threw that out there without any concern. He didn't say, like, wouldn't it be nice if we rotted away into decay, into death? He just said, just being older. But he didn't look at, what might happen. It's like the picture of Dorian Gray situation.
Got your mind going now. The picture of what though? What? I wasn't.
Oh no, the picture of Dorian Gray. There's a painting of a guy with, like, he's kind of like a Lucifer character where he's like talented and beautiful and everything. So then he continues to live his life as a corruption. He stays in his own human visage as beautiful and pure, but his photo and his painting rots away and shows him true self.
That's where's that from?
I think it was the Romantic period. I don't know. It's a book. I don't remember who wrote it. It's a book.
Your book guy.
Yeah, well, I saw it in, like he said, it was a play. I've seen it in
Oh,
film. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's everywhere. It just repeats. It's one of those. Like Jekyll
yeah.
and Hyde, and, it's a repeater. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. It's a repeater. It happens. They put it back out in pop culture over and over and over.
What
Smokey
about
the Bear, Winnie the Pooh.
the Faustian deal? You give away the. How did that happen? He was played himself, but he played himself bigger time, and ended up giving away the keys to the farm.
Right, right. Yeah, that's a scary lesson, like Frankenstein. Yeah, you're just talking about Frankenstein. I mean, geez, Mary Shelley, again, I think that's a romantic period, but she was a child when she wrote that.
Wild, huh? Like the Fifth Element, maybe. He was so young when he wrote that. He was 14.
Dude, The Fifth Element, not only was he so young, no, he worked on it for all that time until it was dropped. This friend of mine, she wanted me to take her little girl daughter, or not daughter, but sister, out on a date and be nice and go to the Fifth Element. And I saw that shit. He wrote that shit for like 25 years. And that was like the most complete and epic thing. And around here, the street sweepers show up at 2 a.m., 1:10. They don't give a fuck about the people over here. You know what I think? Emperor Zurg. He's like, he broke the thing and now all these things come to life. You know what I mean? There's no truer
Yeah,
thing has ever been spoken.
yeah, it's
They don't
so
give a
true,
shit.
man.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Oh, there was no, it's a true connection kind of a thing. Like when we can really sit and connect with something gets quieter, something gets subtler, and then that's the realms, I guess, when you start, it becomes like poetry instead of like words.
Yeah. I love there's a native poem of, may beauty be before me, behind me, to all sides of me, above me and below me. You know, um, the earth is my mother and the great spirit drives my path. And it's got that three-level understanding of the world. And I think it's simple enough. And I think it says it. I think it says it.
It's called the Beauty Way Path. We talked about this before. It's from the Navajo.
I think that says it all. But I also think that, like today, Voorhees, who is he's a native himself, but I told him, like, those lyrics of Spiral City Architect, because he was talking about Ozzy and like that last performance. And I was like, the lyrics of that are like, how do you treat each other and the earth so that the grand design pays back? And he was like, oh, I fucking know that one. And I was like, and yeah, so when you were talking about Ozzy and pumping him up, like, I think that was that last Black Sabbath. But as far as like philosophy, like, that's a really well expressed version of the world, and it happened in the middle of the 70s. It was on Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, which I guess otherwise would have been kind of a controversial turn. But the Spiral City Architect, it's just like the actual like philosophy of like caring about the other people, the other animals, the place you come from, and respecting the beauty and hugeness of it. Like, you don't have any stake in this except to participate. You don't create except to participate. And it's worth listening to. But no, the lyrics are very beautiful, and they were written a long time ago, before I was born.
Oh man, we used to sit around and sing songs, and before the modern age, before radio and television.
Yes, sir.
You know.
You weren't messing around like trying to get shit off the radio. We were messing around with the tapes. We are just trying to
Oh
capture shit.
yeah.
We
Oh
were
yeah,
like,
I'd
oh,
get
that song's
mixtapes
coming up
or some
again.
radio cuts. Yeah.
But no, I did journalism too, man. I walked around, same as I have now, like a handheld cassette player. So I did journalism too. I would go around, ask people, what do you think? What do you think? Use one of these things, and just record them. And then every once in a while, I would get caught and get in huge trouble. Or I would be like singing a song idea in there, and they'd be like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I would get in huge trouble over and over and over. And I was like, this is called field work. This is anthropology. You guys are a bunch of cretins. You don't understand, and I don't give a fuck. Open a book.
That's right. We're doing anthropology right now.
That's right. That's right, man. We're hacking the culture right now with every move.
That's right. This is the respectable part of the internet.
Yeah, yeah. I got respect for everybody, so it's respecting you. So hopefully you respect us. You know what I mean? We're respecting you. You got every chance to come in here and be nice and say hi and whatever. But we'll deal with whatever. Sound is everything. Yeah, I mean, I can't see well at night, and now I'm becoming, light sensitive during the day. You know, you got more monocular. I got some monocular from my dad too, but you got more monocular too, so.
Yeah. I got PTSD from going to school.
You got what? You got what? We're not traumatizing you. What'd you say? Come on, man. We're not stressing you
Seen
out,
some
man.
shit, man. That's what I'm saying. I've seen this one eye has seen some stuff. Man.
No, I know. Didn't you say that they were like, we'll cover that one. And like science was like, well, you can't see out of the other one. So, you want to cover the one to like what, work the other one? Like what kind of magic are are you working on? Give them a little bit of a pump. Give them a pump. Says nothing press record and music still shows up on tape. Holy shit. How does that happen? Oh, like EVP? Oh, shit, tooth. Well, we're going to have to do what we have to do it to. I mean, I'll just go finish the laundry, man. Sorry, tooth. See ya.